This letter from the Bartholomew family collection was written on March 25, 1887. Nelson D. Wilcox writes to a man he has not met in person, Simon Grolton, possibly his cousin, who he has only heard about from his father and a letter from Simon sent prior to that date. The letter itself is 4 pages long, mostly about Wilcox's family and some questions for Simon to respond to in his next letter. The letter was very well preserved, and the handwriting was generally easy to read, with the exception of some names and locations. However, the letter had almost no punctuation, making it a little confusing to comprehend. Since Wilcox has never spoken to Simon, the content itself is almost all facts about his family. Wilcox informed Simon of his father's death 7 years prior from consumption or tuberculosis, which killed 4 in 1,000 adults his father's age in that time period. Wilcox shares the dates of his parents' marriage and his sister's birthdays. He then lists the names of his 7 aunts and uncles on his father's side. He asks about the fate of Simon's father's property, saying that should obviously have gone to Simon since he was his only son, and asks about the rumors of Simon's father taking in a young girl into his family. Wilcox transitions to himself and writes of his wife, who he had married less than a year before then, and who had died during childbirth just a month before the letter was written. Surprisingly, maternal mortality rates were not as high as one may think at that time, with just about 0.75% of all births resulting in it. Wilcox's mother was to take care of the baby girl, who he does not name in the letter. He and his mother traveled west to Missouri, and even though his sister lived there, they rented a place to live, and he worked as a foreman on the railroad. The letter wraps up with the wish that Simon will visit Wilcox's relatives, since they live close to where Simon is located, and eventually that Simon will visit Wilcox himself, as he shows a desire to get to know him. He then signs the letter, N.D. Wilcox, from Montrose, Genesee County, Michigan.